And good evening, everybody. We are live from St. Elizabeth High School for tonight's game between 4 and 2 Salesianum Sal's ranked number 5 and number 7 St. Elizabeth Vikings. They are coming in with a record of 3 and 4. My name is Mike Lang along with Jason Winchell, Pat Garianis on the 1s and 2s, and Len Evans providing our camera work tonight. 302 Sports bringing you high school basketball on a Saturday evening. And
the only game in town tonight.
The only game in town. Of course, we're here in a nice, pleasant, a little rainy Saturday night here in Wilmington before the cold air comes in on Monday. So football? No, not football. High school basketball tonight here from the St. East Center. Salesianum coached by Taylor Trevison, the Salesianum graduate. Actually, Jason, a couple of Salesianum graduates coaching tonight. Duff Rubenkamp for St. Elizabeth's defending state champions. Taylor Trevison in his first year as a coach, of course, played basketball at Sally's and St. Joe's University and coached for the Sal's before being named the head man, succeeding Brendan Haley. So, what do you got?
Oh, this is great. First of all, I think me and you are better than those two clowns on ESPN calling that football playoff game. But let's get back to basketball here. This is going to be a great matchup. Mike, I know we mentioned records. Throw the records out the window when these two teams play. It's going to be an old-fashioned Captain Conference game here at St. East Center. And I'm expecting a real battle. And both teams like to play up-tempo. Both teams like to get offense from their defense. So it's going to be great to watch. I can't wait to see this one here tonight.
So just should mention a few things. St. Elizabeth's coming off a loss to William Penn on Wednesday night by 12. They played most of that game without Nasir Brown, one of their key scorers. Brown back in the lineup tonight. He's a big addition for the Vikings. They are still missing Jordan Brown, known to friends and family as Chop. The point guard has been injured all year, and they struggled a little bit. They've been up and down, the Vikings. Salesianum, as far as they have had a tough schedule.
Both these teams have had tough schedules.
St. Elizabeth's played St. George's and William Penn. Sally's played William Penn, beat him in overtime. The Sal's have
Roselle
Sanford
Catholic
next Friday. They played Roselle, which is
and
number 12 team. CR, a tough overtime loss there.
Charter.
So it has been they're preparing themselves for the postseason. The Sal's, as far as we know, everybody's healthy and here tonight at the St. East Center. And it's raining threes out here right now, but
and we had
hey, look who's in the house! It's Nate Thomas.
Yeah, Nate Thomas is in the house. We were just talking about him. He must have heard us talking about him.
Here he is, Nate Thomas, St. Joe's University baseball player. What's up, Nate? And so it's like old home week here at St. East. The girls basketball team last night had alumni night and is in a win over Sussex Central. So this should be a fun one. Getting going here in a few minutes.
Yeah, Mike, and what I was saying was Sally's was on the show Wednesday night at 302 Sports Weekly at Buffalo Wild Wings. They want to improve on their turnovers. They said that was one thing they wanted to concentrate on here. Well, St. East is a great defensive team, so this would be great to see. St. Elizabeth is also, like you said, their point guard's out. They've had trouble turning the ball over this year. So I think both teams want to cut down on that tonight. And that could be the difference in this game.
I'd like to cut down on my personal turnovers, in life too. So look at some key players here for Salesianum. I'm looking at players like Jack Brown, the 6'7" swing man who's got a nice outside shot. Rasheen Kalk and Darnell Vaughn kind of up top for those guys. Those two. Give me a couple players from St. E's we should keep an eye open for.
Well, like you said, Nasir Brown is one. Jaden Dickerson is another. Those are the two that you definitely want to watch in this game. And
number 15,
Justin Money.
Oh, the money man.
He's always a king.
Yeah.
But I'm more worried. Justin's going to get his. The other two need to.
Yeah, Dickerson, just a sophomore. He took a starting spot last year because of an injury and has not given it up.
No, and when they've been in games, it's because he's been scoring. So he's got to step that up. He struggled against William Penn. Brown got hurt, so. Those are the two key guys. Money's got to stay out of foul trouble. In the St. George's game, he picked up 2 quick fouls. That's one thing. Sally's deep, St. Elizabeth's not so deep.
The St. E's senior leadership really provided by Ray Jones, football player and a senior here and a member of that state championship team last year. I'm still looking for the banner. I talked to Joe Papilli, and he said the banner's coming. but they will have another banner here at the St. E Center to hang on the wall at some point. And we're getting the player introductions now for the Sal's. It's going to be the starters, Jason. Jack Brown, Darnell Vaughn, not surprised here. Rasheen Kalk is starting for the Sal's. Ethan Hines. Did they mention the fifth?
Yeah.
Max Ferrante. So I missed Max because we were going over some things here. And the St. Elizabeth starters also underway. I'm sounding a little nasally. I've been a little under the weather this week. So if I sound like I'm holding my nose, I apologize. So Jaden Dickerson, number 22, the sophomore, is going to be starting. And saw Jaden's mom before the game. Andrew Spychowski also starting. Here's Nasir Brown. Good to see him back in the lineup, especially if you're a fan of the VK Nation. Here's Ray Jones. And we'll see who number 5 is. We know who it is, Justin Money.
Yep.
So you said, Jason, they're a little thinner on the bench.
Yep.
Especially without Chop playing, so.
We'll take a break and come back after the national anthem.
All right, and back to the St. E Center. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Pat Gariani's.
And Mike, that concludes our High Five Hospitality pregame show.
That is correct, Jason. A good crowd on hand tonight here. It's almost a full house at the St. E Center.
Yeah, and when these two teams play, whether it's here or at Salesianum, it's always packed house. And St. Elizabeth is at St. Mark's next Thursday. So they got a couple of these Catholic Conference games coming up.
St. Mark's, by the way, a win over AI DuPont earlier today, so a good win for the Spartans over the Tigers. And we are about ready. Jack Brown, Justin Money, dump center, and away we go. And that's going to be St. Elizabeth basketball. The Vikings wearing the home whites going left to right on your monitor. Salesianum in the road blue with the gold trim and the white. They're going right to left, and there's a violation there on the Sal's, so the ball's going to go to St. E's.
And they stole the toss there, Mike.
You know what? No stealing allowed.
No.
These are good Catholic kids, aren't they? Catholic schools.
You try and get any advantage you can, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Justin Money down the right side, guarded by Vaughn. Sends it out to Nasir Brown. Brown's going to take the early three off the rim and rebounded by Vaughn. And here come the Sal's. Just underway here at the St. E Center in Wilmington. Kalk thinks about the three, takes the mid-range, bounces around and in. Rasheen Kalk
Good
for two.
move there, Mark, by Kalk. Thought about the three, dribbles in and hits that mid-range 15-footer.
Jaden Dickerson wastes no time. Good down court. Kalk back to play some D on there and knocks that out of bounds.
Like I said, both these teams like to run, so this is going to be a fun one.
Dickerson, spin move, guarded by Ethan Hines. Hook shot, no good. Jones takes a swat at it. Doesn't go. Vaughn races up, gets it to Jack Brown, and they're going to work it around. and get everybody involved down here. Sal's playing a perimeter game. They're clearing that middle out for somebody. Hines sneaks underneath, but Ferrante with a three. It's good.
A good start here for Salesianum. They hit their first two shots, and then lets them set up this press, Mike.
So it's 5-0. Kalk with some great defense there knocks it out of bounds.
Kalk was a defensive back on the football team. You can see that he has that defensive ability. He knows where the ball's going and make great anticipation there. He knocks the ball out of bounds.
6:40 to go. Period number 1, 5-0. Defense wins championships, as I always hear. Money drives the middle, puts up a little underhand shot, no good. Rebounded by the counterpart, number 15, Rasheen Kalk to Ferrante. His baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Ray Jones. Here come the Vikings.
There you go, Mike. It's turned into a track meet.
That's okay. I'm all right with that.
Me too.
Jones with a 15-footer blocked by Vaughn.
Great block by him, Mike.
Ferrante dishes to Kalk. He's going to pull it back out.
Smart move. 1-on-3. Bring it back out.
Vaughn driving on Jones. But nice defense there from the senior, Ray Jones.
Yeah, great job by, like you said, Mike, Ray Jones. Got right in there.
So Nasir Brown all over Dickerson. They're going to, over to Jack Brown. They're going to give him the foul. The foul's on number 23. Nasir Brown, his game's first foul. So Sal's will inbound right in front of the scorer's table. They lead 5-0. That pass is deflected, picked off. Jordan Money's going to take it all the way. Slam, dunk, Justin Money. Did I say Jordan?
Yeah, you did.
I meant Justin Money.
I know exactly what you meant, Mike. And then once he's on that fast break, all set up by the defense, he slams it home.
I knew it. I said Jordan. I meant Justin. Obviously, it's 2 points for the Vikings. Vaughn with a nice turnaround jumper from the lane.
Good move there by Vaughn, Mike, and I'm sure Jordan Money was watching and appreciating that you still remember him.
I do remember Jordan. It's hard not to remember him. We have a foul underneath. It's going to be, I believe, Darnell Vaughn with the foul. It's going to be a shooting foul for Nasir Brown.
Yeah, he'll get 2 foul shots. Great job again in transition by St. Elizabeth. We're down there and a chance for 3 points.
I'll probably hear from Justin at some point. First one up for Brown off the front of the iron.
Mike, these free throws are important. We saw it today. St. Mark's won, but they shot 21 to 42 from the foul line.
That's usually not good enough to get it done.
So
0 for 2 from the line. Vaughn with the rebound, and he stopped, picked up his dribble, but he's got Kalk back there to help him out. Jack Brown with a wide open look. That's good. It's
Sally's is hitting their shots early here. Jack Brown hits another 3. Sally's has hit 4 field goals so far in this one. While St. Elizabeth's only basket was a dunk.
That's right, and the Vikings call timeout. Coach Ruben Cam wants to shore up that defense. Jack Brown left all alone on the baseline, and he nailed it.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Great setup by Salesianum, and they've come out and they're hitting their shots early.
Can't leave Jack Brown all alone. One thing we know about the Brown kids is they can shoot jumpers.
I think that was a good timeout. Settles team down. Playing at home sometimes, Mike, we said it on the show, last year both teams won on the road. You play at home, you're playing in front of that home crowd. There's a lot more buzz in the air.
Brown spins away from the defender, takes the 17-footer. That's short, saved in bounds by, that's Pachalski who comes in.
Great hustle by him to save the ball, and now Money has it.
Back to Pachalski. He's right outside the arc. Gives it back to Justin Money. Justin drives the lane, finds an opening, goes around, he's fouled, he'll shoot 2. Nice move by Justin. I messed the Kaleja sisters up. I guess I can mess the Jordan and Justin Money up too. Foul on the play is on Max Ferrante, his first, team second. They'll shoot 2 more free throws here. It's going to be Justin Money at the line. He's got the Vikings' only points on a top play candidate for 302 Sports. Justin got the steal and went flying the other way for the dunk. First one is up, and that's good.
He's got all 3 of the Vikings' points so far, Mike.
10-3 South, 4:44 to go. Quarter number 1. Glad you could join us here on 302 Sports. And number 2 is up and good.
It's 2 huge free throws. It gives St. Elizabeth's a chance to set up their little half-court press.
Kalk dribbles right through everybody. Oh, he loses the ball off his fingertips. Throws it right at Pops, who did not make the play. That's going to go to St. Elizabeth's. I thought he had it, but it was right by him. He didn't get it.
Yeah.
Ray Jones finds Jaden Dickerson. Sal's have the press going, but easily broken. Up top to Dickerson. He sends it to Andrew Spachalski. Shot is short, rebounded by Ray Jones. They're going to get him with it over the back.
He went over to Ferrante's back. Great box out by him. And the second foul on the team, first on Jones. St. E's struggled a little bit from the outside, Mike. Only the 1 field goal was the dunk and a couple free throws.
That tends to work itself out at some point, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They trail 10-4. Near steal there in the backcourt. Here's Hines, gets it to Vaughn, and they're going to start over up top. Jack Brown dribbles into the lane, goes to Ferrante, the long 3, and that bounces up and over the backboard and out of bounds and right to Bud Keegan. Jason, Coach Dickie Rago in the house. He doesn't miss too many Vikings games.
No. Or Salesianum for that matter.
No, it's graduate of Salesianum. Coach here for 30 years.
Yeah.
I think that somebody knocked the ball out of bounds over there on the sideline right in front of Coach Trev. Well, we have some company. It is getting crowded here. So the Vikings looking to cut the deficit here. 3.5 to go, quarter number 1. Got a little zone. They're playing man, but they're switching up, and there we have a
illegal pick.
A screen. I think they got number 25, Tyler Tillinghast. They did.
They did, Mike. Yeah.
For his first. Team's third. And the Sal's trying to make some noise. They've been pretty deadly from the outside so far tonight. Nice move by Kalk. Works his way in and banks it home.
What a great finish by the sophomore, Mike. He worked himself in and puts the shot off the glass.
Long pass from Money to Dickerson. Jaden Dickerson with 2.
That's one way you can beat that press, Mike. Go long pass, and a great job by Dickerson catching it and taking it to the hole.
Hines gives to Brown. He drives the middle, loses the handle, almost gets it to go anyway. Ray Jones picks up the loose ball. Here comes Justin Money. Gets it to Brown. He gets to Dickerson. Jaden Dickerson, another 2.
Yeah, you can see he's flying out there, Mike. Great job by him getting to the hole. We mentioned him. He needs to step up, and he has so far here in the first quarter.
Pretty promising future for that young man.
Only a sophomore,
yeah,
too.
He is.
Kolk and him are going to be battling now for a few years.
There we have a travel on Hines going back to the Vikings. They've cut the lead. It's 12-8 Salesianum. It was 10-2 at one point, so they're going in the right direction if you're St. E's. Press still going on. They got Money and Brown bringing it up. And over the timeline they go. Money thought about the 3. He's got Ferrante on him. They're going to work it around the top. Dickerson gets it to Jones. Here's Tillinghast. Nasir Brown into the middle. He's fouled. The charge called on Nasir Brown.
Mike. Yeah, great defensive position.
That's 2 fouls on Nasir. 14 fouls. So that's something to watch out. 2 fouls on Brown.
Let's see if Salesianum goes after him.
We have to play that Swiss cheese defense a little bit.
Yeah, he'll be smart.
Kalk drives in the middle. Takes a 12-footer. Can't get the roll on that one. Rebound for the Vikings. Kalk putting on the pressure back there, but they get it to Money, and away he goes. Loses the handle. Kalk with the steal. Picks it back up. Can't find Vaughn with the pass. And Vaughn goes back and gets it. Drives baseline, Darnell Vaughn.
Great drive by Vaughn, Mike. He went baseline and lays it in.
14-8, Salesianum. That's a good job by Vaughn because he lost the handle on the pass originally. Dickerson goes in, loses his footing, but he was tripped. And we'll see who the foul is on for Salesianum. It's going to be a shooting foul. Blocking foul on Charles Parson. When did he sneak in? We weren't looking. First shot up for Dickerson. Good. He's got 5 in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's played really well here in the first quarter.
Checking in for Salesianum, number 22, Chad Rush. Darnell Vaughn's going to take a seat. Minute 15 to go in the first quarter. So good time for Coach Trevisan to get some rest for a starter. Rebounded by Jack Brown.
St. E's 3 of 6 from the foul line, Mike.
Got to do better. Brown with the long 3, short. And it's going to go back to the Vikings.
That was a little deep, but Brown has range. We've seen him hit him from out there, but that one he's a little short.
14-9. Yeah, it would have been a lot short on that. So under a minute to go. Dickerson with Brown on him. Dishes inside to Ray Jones. Shot is up. No. It's going to be a foul on Rush. And 2 more free throws coming for the Vikings. Chad Rush, his first foul. Team's 4th. And it's going to be 2 shots for Ray Jones. First one, ooh. Well, that was in and out.
Mm-hmm. Now 3 of 7, Mike.
You know, Matt Rubencam's not going to be real happy with the free throw shooting there. He gets that bounce. 4 of 8 on the night for the Vikings. 1 of 2 for Ray Jones. Makes it 14-10.
Meanwhile, Sally's hasn't been to the line yet.
But they're shooting a lot of outside.
Yep.
St. E's is driving, which would
explain it.
That kind of explains that, but I think the Sal's are hitting those outside shots. 34 seconds to go. I don't know if the Sal's a hole for 1 here. I think if they find the opening shot, they're going to take it. And there it is. Kalk for 3. It won't go. Paul rebounded by Rush. Nice play. Gets it back to Jack Brown. 21 seconds. And I hear Coach Trevisan saying hold it. So we'll see if they're going to wait for the last shot here. I imagine they would. 12 seconds. 14 seconds to go. In the corner, Ferrante drives baseline. Blocked by Tillinghast, I believe. It's going to stay with Salesianum. 8.8 to go. And checking in is Thomas Montooth, number 32. Max Ferrante is going to take 8.8 seconds off here. Montooth, maybe a little better outside shot. Ferrante has a 3 tonight. Long pass in to Vaughn. Kalk. He's wide open. Passes on the 3, Jason, and it's going to be up to Montooth. Rolls around. Rebound and Rush. Off the glass. No good in that. We'll do it for quarter number 1. So, pretty entertaining first quarter. Salesianum hot on the inside. St. E's hot on the inside, on the outside. Sally's is on the outside. St. E's the inside. 14-10. I'm going to collect my thoughts. We'll be back on 302 Sports right after this.
No matter where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you. For all of life's big moments and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
And we're back to St. E Center. Jason, that's pointed out is Chad Rich.
Yes.
Chad Rich. I'll probably be hearing from the Rich family and the Rush family. They're going to be upset too. So I'm good on the names tonight. Maybe I should have stayed in bed. That's Rasheem Kalk. I know his name. Misses the baseline jumper. Rebounded by Tillinghast. He's playing some tough D in there.
Yes, he has.
And up come the Vikings. This is Justin Money.
Kalk's doing a good job on him, Mike.
Yeah, he's stuck to him like fly paper. He's got to give it back to Spychalski. He goes baseline, but that's closed off underneath by Montuth. Ray Jones takes the 12-footer. Good.
That's the one part I like about his game, Mike. He's got a nice jumper, especially that 10 to 12-foot range. Just like that, it's a 2-point game.
That'll come in handy with this tough defense the Sal's are playing inside. Ray Jones. Jack Brown looking for an opening. They got him bottled up, so he's got to go back outside. Kalk has it. Back to Brown. He's going to try to drive, but Money closes him out again. Good defense there by the Vikings. Rebounded by Ray Jones. That shot by the Sal's no good. They're going to slow it down. Chance to tie or take the lead here. And see Ethan Hines getting ready to check back in for Salesianum as the Vikings have fought their way back. Dickerson to Spychalski. Tries to get around Montuth. Oh, there's an error pass, and that's going to be an over and back violation as Vaughn and Hines coming in and checking in for St. E's number 33, Grant Tate.
Great job, Mike, of Dickerson picking up that ball before Parsons could get to it and just take the backcourt violation.
So Montuth, Rich, Hines, Vaughn, and Charles Parson in the game now for the Sal's. They look to rekindle that offense. Here comes Parson. Dishes to Vaughn, and we have a kick ball. So that's going to go to the Sal's.
And again, smart play. Kick the ball and set up your defense. The Sal's would have had a layup if that pass is completed.
Parson inbounds to Montuth, over to Rich. He drives in, back to Montuth. Had an open three, gives it up to Hines, and he's in trouble. Ball's going to stay with Salesianum. He got fortunate there, Jason, because he went into no man's land.
Yeah, great defense by the Vikings who knocked the ball out of bounds.
So this is Parson, number 3, bringing it in. He's guarded by Tate. Oh, and that's going to be a charge on Ethan Hines as he threw the backside into his defender. Little backside defense there.
Yeah. Great defense.
Still 14-12, 6:05 to go, quarter number 2. Money with Parson draped all over him. Gets it to Tillinghast. Here's Dickerson looking for a lane. Gets it to Tate. How about Ray Jones finding the opening and scoring?
Go right down the lane, lays it in, and we're tied up.
Great job by Jones to spot the opening. He got in there before the defense could get it back. Really impressed there with Ray Jones. Vaughn with the reverse.
Yeah.
That won't go, but Sal's will be getting their first free throws here.
Yeah, good job by Vaughn, taking it up strong, drawing the foul.
Darnell Vaughn, 4 points on the evening. And the foul's on Tillinghast, his second, team's 5th.
Well, we mentioned how deep Sally's is, Mike. Only the Vaughn and Hines, the only 2 starters in there right now.
First one is good for Vaughn. Jason, we got a lot of new friends here tonight.
Yeah.
As long as all our cables stay in the right place, we're fine. Glad we got here early to set this up. Then second one is up and good. Sal's back to the 2-point lead at 16-14.
Yeah, Sal's convert their first 2 free throws of the game.
Lots of students in the house tonight. It's good to see people supporting high school basketball here in Delaware. And seeing a good one so far, 16-14. Salesianum, we have 5:12 to go, quarter number 2. Dickerson against James Yelbert, who checked in. We weren't looking. Jones on the baseline, closed off there by Vaughn. Defense is stout tonight. And there's a kind of a touch foul on Charles Parson.
Yeah, hand check.
His second. Team 6, so not shooting. Vikings will bring it in right in front of Sal's bench. And here come the Vikings in. Justin Money. And that's going to be
An offensive foul.
a screen on Tate.
their 16 fouls, so both teams are in the penalty.
So that's Ferrante's back in the game, and Ethan Hines, number 20 in for the Sal's. That would be Justin Moulton, the freshman right in front of us. He's got the ball right there. Moulton gets it to Hines. Hines with the 13-footer, can't go. And we have a foul underneath. Somebody's going to be shooting one-on-one here. I believe the foul's on the Vikings, so it'll be shooting this way.
I believe the foul was on Dickerson, Mike.
I'm not sure if it was 22 or 25. I don't see a number up there. I think the table's not. Oh, they're just saying one-on-one. I thought they said 25, but I'm not positive who the foul was on. I do know that James Yelbert is shooting a one-on-one. Gives him some size underneath Albert. And the first one's up and good, so he'll get one more. 17-14.
Sal's last 3 points all coming from the foul line.
Can't get that one to go, but Vaughn on the spot for the offensive rebound. Drives in, shoots over the D, and he's got it. Darnell Vaughn with a rebound and 2.
That's a big possession, 3-point possession for Salesianum there.
Darnell Vaughn in the right place to get the rebound, very aware, and puts up the jumper. Ray Jones would turn around. He's got it to go. 6 points in this quarter for Ray Jones.
Yeah, I like his game, Mike. He does it all. He can get inside, and he's got that nice touch from the outside.
How about Ferrante into the middle? Puts up a floater, no good. Yelbert. And Tate going at it for the rebound. The jump ball is going to go to St. Elizabeth. Nice play there. Yelbert rips it down, and Tate grabs it.
Brown.
Friendly give and take there for the.
Brown and Colk back in for Salesianum.
So Yelbert comes in and gives those guys a breather for Jack Brown on that one. And Money with the Sal's press on there, pretty good. But they were able to get it over the line. Ray Jones in some trouble. Jason dribbles right out of it. But Tillinghast not ready for the pass. However, I believe the Sal's turned the ball over. I think they stepped on the end line.
Yes, Colk was on the end line when he got the turnover.
So the ball back in the Vikings' hands. Dickerson on Mullen, gets by him, shot won't go. Rebound, here comes Justin Mullen. Outlets to Rasheed Kalk. Too hard off the glass.
Great defense by Justin Money going back and contesting that shot.
Yeah, Money really bothered him on that one, I think. And he goes coast to coast. Justin Money gets the pass, takes it in, and it's a 1 point game again.
4 point swing there.
Great defense by Money, and then get back for the play. Kalk's jumper, no good. Ferrante gets the offensive rebound. Nice offensive rebound here by the Sal's.
Yeah, Justin Mullen with the tip back to Ferrante.
Oh, I think it's a walk, and it is.
Yep.
On Darnell Vaughn. But we saw the defense from Mullen on the other end. Didn't give up, went back, got the pass, took it in. And they trailed by only 1. St. E's with the chance to take the lead here with 3:18 to go, quarter number 2. I don't believe the Vikings had the lead all night. Tillinghast drives by Ferrante, puts up a floater off glass, no. And here comes Vaughn. He's got Ferrante. Goes around the D, lays it up and in. Max Ferrante.
Great finish by Ferrante, not getting the charging and able to lay it in.
Dickerson on Mullen, dishes back to Jones. Back to Jaden Dickerson. And he's going to set it up one more time. Ray Jones, I think he took a step too many there, getting a turnover. Just a great turnout tonight at the St. East Center. This place is outstanding room only here tonight. So I'm glad you're joining us on 302 Sports, because you're probably not getting in here.
No. Place is packed.
Pretty even split here with the Sal's and St. East fans, as it usually is. Sal's lead 21-18. And they have the ball. Jack Brown going on with Justin Money. Here's Vaughn, pass inside, knocked out of bounds. They call it off of Vaughn, and it's going to go to St. E's. Referee had a very good angle,
Yes, she did.
and I'm sure she made the right call. You gotta say that because we got a lot of referees behind us. And because I think she made the right call. Here's a jumper in and out. Dickerson can't get it to go, but I thought the Vikings were going to get that rebound. They do not. Kalk goes coast to coast and lays it in.
Wow, what a play there by Cole. He goes coast to coast, and Rubicam wants a timeout. Doesn't like when a team can go coast to coast like that, but that was incredible.
That's a 30-second timeout for Matt Rubicam, and that was an unbelievable play by Rasheen Kalk. Jason's got something to tell you, I think, right, Jay? There it is.
Brian's Loans. Whether you plan to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I am DHSA lender with down payment, assisted programs, or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I am also local and always have been, so call at 302-363-5599 or visit briansloan.com when you're ready to get started on a road to home ownership.
Thanks to all our great sponsors, especially Brian's Loans. Inbounds, here we go, 1:48 to go. Dickerson, he's got a couple of fouls on him, but he's fouled by Vaughn. That's going to be Vaughn's second. Jaden Dickerson will be heading the line. And Jason, you mentioned the free throws. You got a one-on-one, that's a chance to score some points.
Yeah.
So this is, these kind of add up.
Yeah, they were 4 of 8 in the first quarter. Sally's is 3 for 4 in the second quarter, so.
And that one no good.
And especially like you said, Mike, the front end of the one-on-one, those are the ones that are very important.
Ferrante gets it to Brown. He goes into the middle, spins around off glass. Jack Brown.
Nice move by Jack Brown and gets it off the glass, and Sally's going on that nice little run here.
There's a foul on number 15, Rasheen Kalk.
Yeah, those are the ones you don't like that far from the basket,
His
especially
first,
in the one-on-one.
yeah, team's still in the one-on-one, so it'll be.
But the way, Mike, the Vikings are struggling from the line, so.
This is Nasir Brown. He missed 2 free throws in the first quarter. 18 fouls on Salesianum, 7 on the Vikings. Nasir Brown to the line. First one is up and no good. Jack Brown with the rebound. Those free throws.
Back-to-back front ends of one-on-ones misses, Mike. And Sally's is doing a good job on the boards.
It's like those missed extra points. Here's Kalk. And Nasir Brown on him. Gets Yelbert to set the screen, but they kick it to Ferrante for 3, and there it is, Max Ferrante.
Wow, he have great touches from deep, man, his second three-pointer. And just like that, Mike, it's back up to 10 points.
9-point run here for Sal's. Brown drives baseline. He's clobbered underneath.
I believe it's a blocking foul and not a charge.
That's going to be on Kevin Ludus, who checks in. And it's going to be a 2-shot foul for Nasir Brown. I think the call was correct. I didn't think Ludus had gotten there in time.
I'm with you.
Tough to see this far away, but I think that was the right call. That one does not go.
Man, these free throws are starting to add up for St. E's here. It helps. It's been helping the Salesianum run, and something I think they'll talk about at halftime.
Second one is good.
I talked them into that one.
Yeah, it's a 9-point run for the South. 28-19, 44 seconds left. St. E's a little bit of a half-court trap there. Yelbert saves that one with his height. Brown puts up a 3, rolls around, rebounded by Dickerson.
Halfway in and out.
Yeah, that was halfway down. Ludus gets in the way of money, but the ball gets stuck. That's going to be a jump ball. To go to Sal's, yeah. Justin Money made a great move to get around Ludus.
Yes. You don't see that often, the stuck ball on the rebound on the rim.
And that's going to be a timeout.
Salesianum, which I think was a great call because it could have been close to a charge or a block. Either way, both of them are in foul trouble.
It's a 60-second timeout.
I will
for the
take a
South.
break, Mike, and be back right after these messages from our sponsors.
As a military wife, I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
As a military
Unique Image is a full-service custom production company offering everything from apparel to promotional products that actually drive results to graphic design and vehicle wraps, plus so much more. Visit us on the website at uniqueimage.org or stop by our showroom conveniently located in the Mill Creek Shopping Center at the intersection of Kirkwood Highway and Limestone Road. Unique Image. You envision, we create.
All right, Jason, so I think the Sal's are envisioning a couple more points before halftime here. See if they can extend this lead. They've made a nice little run here late in the second quarter to push the lead to 9. And this is Kalk. He's had a pretty good game so far. Can't get by Money. Kicks it to Jack Brown. Brown's in the middle now. He's trapped. So it's Ferrante. He tries the middle again, and we have a foul. It's going to be a one-on-one. Excuse me, and the foul is on to Ray Jones. Not sure who they called that one on.
I thought it was 25, Mike.
Okay, well, that would be 3 on him if it was. I think he just clarified that because there it is, number 25, Tillinghast, and that's his 3rd, team 8th, I believe. It's going to be a one-on-one for Ferrante, who has 8 points so far.
Yeah, he's had a great first half for the Salesianum team.
8 points also for Darnell Vaughn. First shot is up and good.
It's front end of the one-on-one, so we'll get one more.
29.
That's been the
19.
difference right now in this first half. The Sally's making it. They haven't been there much, but they're making theirs, and St. Elizabeth's not.
And he makes both ends. And here we go. 4-3. Three-pointer up. No good. Rebounded by Yelbert, and that's going to do it. So at the end of the first half of play, Salesianum, nice run at the end. 30. St. Elizabeth's 19. You're watching high school basketball on 302sports.com. We're back after this.
Mr. Italian began his career in home finance in 2002 as a mortgage consultant. Since 2002, Brian has helped over 1,000 home buyers achieve their dreams of owning a home. Brian's knowledge of current market conditions and his detailed evaluation of buyers' finances ensures that each buyer will receive the best mortgage to fit their needs. Brian is often commended on how efficient and effortless he makes the mortgage process for everyone from first-time home buyers to investors to experienced buyers. For the loan that fits you, contact Brian today. Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens and bathrooms. Want a professional no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
And welcome back to the St. E Center. Jason, a number of people watching live tonight. We appreciate everybody who's tuning in tonight on 302 Sports. Leading scorers for Salesianum, Max Ferrante, 10 points, and 8 points for Darnell Vaughn. 4, St. Elizabeth's Ray Jones has 7. Justin Money has 6. Vikings just 5 of 12 from the free throw line, which is you wanted to mention.
Yeah, Mike, those free throws are important, especially to me, they missed, it was a 1-point game. They missed 2 front ends of the 1-on-1. Salesianum came down and hit a 2 and a 3, and all of a sudden that 1-point lead is now up to 6.
It's going to be Vikings ball to open the third. And before we get started,
and that halftime show is brought to you by Dover Federal Credit Union.
Absolutely wanted to mention that. Thanks to Dover Federal Credit Union. Before the Sows come out, we want to thank Marvin Dooley, the athletic director here at St. Elizabeth's Marv, right in front of us, and Joe Capilli, the president here, for welcoming us in tonight. We just lived here for 4 days last week. We're back for boys basketball. I tell you, Marvin and Joe, anything we need, they hook us up, and they're two quality gentlemen that are in the Delaware high school sports scene. Thank you to them and to St. Elizabeth's for having us here tonight. And we're underway, second half basketball, so the Vikings with some work to do. Here's Dickerson, guarded by Hines, gets it to Justin Money. He drives the lane, scoop shot won't go. Rebounded by Ethan Hines. Away come the Sows. Rasheen Kalk, one-on-one, right by Ray Jones, and he puts it in.
He accelerates so quickly, Mike. He gets that first step, and he went right around Ray Jones and lays it in.
Yeah, not the defense that Coach Rubenkamp was looking for, but how about Nasir Brown? He goes coast to coast and gets that 2 back, 32-21.
Yeah, nice job by him, Mike, going, like you said, going right back and getting that 2.
So the Sows, there's some nice defense by Nasir Brown, bothering Max Ferrante. They go to the other side. Vaughn underneath to Hines. His short jumper will go tap to Nasir Brown, and here comes St. E's. Dickerson gets it to Jones, and they're going to set it up with Justin Money. He's looking over to Coach Rubenkamp for some guidance. Money for 3. It's good. Justin Money.
Let's see if that gets Money on track. Nice 3-point shot there.
Yeah, started with that dunk, Jay, and it was a little quiet after that. Here's Hines. Gets it to Vaughn. The left-hand shot. Darnell Vaughn, how about that?
That's a nice lob, and Mike, you called it. He left-handed shot. He knew exactly what hand he wanted to shoot that ball, and he gets enough to
Dickerson finds Brown underneath. Nice pass, Jaden Dickerson. Nice finish, Nasir Brown.
Yeah, St. Elizabeth's got that offense going here so far in this third quarter.
Here's Kalk. We're on high-speed basketball here. That ball will go. Rebounded by Kalk. Ball's going to stay with the Sows.
Yeah. I think it's on.
No, it's going to go to the Vikings. Okay,
Yeah.
so it was a foul on Kalk, I believe, his second, team first. I thought when the referee pointed to the baseline, she was keeping it down there, but that was not the case. Here's Dickerson, baseline. He puts up a shot, no good. Spychalski can't get the rebound. And how about Vaughn at 100 miles an hour down the other way, and it's going back
to the Vikings.
I think no foul was called, just a lost ball out of bounds.
Correct.
Speaking of Marvin Dooley, there he is right behind the referee down there. Keeping order in the court. Nasir Brown gets away with a little push. Not much there. Cross court to Money. Justin Money draped by Vaughn. Dishes to Spychalski out to Nasir Brown. He's looking for a hole. Dishes to Jones. The South's clogging up that middle, doing a good job after the 7 quick points there from the Vikings to open this quarter. Here's Jones into the middle, kicks it to Dickerson. Drives baseline. And they're just closing everything off in the middle again. Dickerson with a prayer that wasn't answered. Ferrante goes back the other way. Dish to Vaughn. He's blocked. That's going to be a 2-shot foul. I believe if that's Brown, that's going to be his 4th. Not his 3rd.
It is.
Nasir Brown's 3rd foul.
Great job by Salesianum coming down in transition, taking it to the basket strong.
And they just clogged up that middle on the Vikings. They could not get inside after going in
I
several times here.
I like Kalk. He took a hard hit to the floor. He's walking it off before he goes to that line.
So Rasheem Kalk going to take 2. He's got 8 points. Now he's got 9 for the night.
Yeah, and only a sophomore. I mean, it's just, we said that both these teams have sophomores and freshmen that are going to be fun to watch in a few years.
And the second one up good as well, 36-26, Salesianum.
Sally's shooting free throws good. I hope I didn't jinx them.
Brown is bumped, and they're going to call the foul on the floor. I believe Ferrante is the aggressor here. Second foul on Max Ferrante, team's second. And the Vikings trail by 10. Trying to get back into this one. Jaden Dickerson with an open look. He's got a 3.
The Vikings have come out here and hit 2 3-pointers here in this third quarter.
Dickerson cuts that to a 7-point lead, Jay, and that's an important shot.
Yeah.
Need to get some stops. See Coach Trevisan down there encouraging his troops. Brown up top. They have the lane open if they can get in there. Now pass out of bounds, and it's going to be turned over to the Vikings. So we talked about stops. The turnover helps as well.
Yeah, that's one thing. We said that Sally said on the show they wanted to cut off down their turnovers. They have so far.
Yeah, not a lot, but that was kind of glaring.
Yep.
But they really have not committed a lot of turnovers. So here's Justin Money to Nasir Brown. Goes in on Jack Brown. And it's going to be a foul on Jack Brown, I believe. Let's see what referee Lane Drexel calls.
Yeah, and I believe that he was going up, so I think it's going to be 2 foul shots here.
They called a foul on 15. So it's Rasheem Kalk, not Jack Brown. That's 3.
Yeah, that's big, because that's his 3rd foul.
So 2 shots here. We said many times they need to make these. Brown's first one is up. Oh, Jason gets the roll there. The home rim was kind that time.
Yeah. We said that's one thing that they want to improve on in the second half.
So Kalk hits the bench. It's Charles Parson. He played well in the first half in limited action. He's back in.
Sally's played a lot of players there in that first half. It gave him some valuable minutes on the rebounding and defense end.
And 2 for 2 for Nasir Brown. And it's a 5-point game all of a sudden. We're back right into this one if you're saying easy.
Yeah, this has been a game of runs.
Sal's had a big 9-point run there in the second half. Here's Parson down to Jack Brown. He's going to drive the middle, kicks back to Parson. And nothing there, so they'll start again. Ferrante with a deep 3. Rolls in and out.
I think he shot that from the parking lot.
Nasir Brown gets it and still has it. He goes into the middle. Shot's blocked. Brown gets it back and scores.
That's the way you stay with it, Mike. Like you said, his shot was blocked. He stays with it and puts it in, and I think this is
timeout, Salesianum. So we're going to, let's see if this is a 30 or a 60.
30-second timeout.
30-second. Jason, while we have a second here, we should mention
the
Hadley Group, and then we're going to mention something else.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, let our professional team guide you through the process. For new listings and open house, visit our Facebook page or website, thehadleygroup.com. So if you're in the market ready to buy or sell, call 302-239-3000. Leverage on the professional network and Pattern Sports Real Estate to help ensure your road to real estate success. The Hadley Group, your local real estate resource.
Thanks to all our sponsors, especially the Hadley Group. And Jason, speaking of sponsors, every Wednesday night, 8 p.m., Buffalo Wild Wings in Christiana on Route 7. Pat Gariantes and Nick Alessandrini, they run the show. Jason and I, well, we're there to take up some space and provide all the nice insight. And we have special guests and highlights, all kinds of stuff. So come on out with some 302 sports gear and be entered to win a Buffalo Wild Wings gift card. 8 p.m. Wednesday nights. All right, we're back. Sal's with a 3-pointer. No good. It's up. Nasir Brown, he's man-possessed in this quarter. He's got the rebound. 3:10 to go. Sally's leads 36-33. Brown with a 15-footer. That's good.
Yeah, he has caught fire here in this third quarter.
10 points in this quarter for Nasir Brown. And the Sal's trailed by just 1. It was 11 points at halftime.
Vikings trail by 1.
I'm sorry, the Vikings trail by 1, but that's going to be 2 points for Ethan Hines to end that little run.
Hey, good job by Hines getting inside.
38-35, 2:37 to go here in the third quarter. I could blame my illness. I've been sick all week, but I can't do that. Ray Jones up top, so they're within striking distance with this big third quarter money to Spachalski.
Yeah, and Kalk on the bench with the 3 fouls.
How about Andrew Spachalski with the spin move? And it's again a 1-point game. Yeah, you said though, Coach Trevison is fortunate to have a deep bench, but Rasheed Kalk is an important piece of that puzzle for the South.
He's such a great defender.
Hines goes down to baseline, dishes. It's turned over. Spachalski comes up with it. St. E's with a chance to take the lead here. Under 2 to go in quarter number 3. We see Chad Rich off the bench, and he's going to be checking in momentarily. See Brown waiting for the screen from Jones. Going down the middle with Jack Brown. Takes it to the hoop. Shots deflected. Spachalski with the rebound. His shot won't go either. And Vaughn's gotten it. He's trapped, but gets it out to Jack Brown. Jack Brown dishes to Hines. Shots deflected. Ferrante gets 2 rebounds and puts it home.
Great job by Ferrante staying with it, Mike. Like you said, he got 2 rebounds, puts it in. His strong game continues.
Nasir Brown quickly gets it back the other end. 40-39. Here's Ferrante. Gets it back to Jack Brown. Down the middle he goes. Up on Ray Jones.
That's going to be an offensive foul.
No, don't count it.
Offensive foul, Mike, I believe.
They did call the offensive foul. I thought one referee thought I was going to call a block, but did not. That's a foul on Jack Brown. If I'm correct, that's Brown's first, team's 4th. So, 1-point game, under a minute to go, and the Vikings have the ball. Justin Money bringing it up. We mentioned Chad Rich has checked into the game. Ferrante and Parson up front. They have a little 2-3 going here. So they're not going to let that middle stay open too much. They've been burned down the middle a lot in this quarter.
Yes, they have.
Mostly by Nasir Brown. He's the man with the ball there, but he gets it back to Justin Money. Jones in the middle. Checking out all his options.
I think St. E's going to play for the last shot here, Mike. And possibly take the lead after 3 quarters.
Brown's tripped by Parson, and they got him.
Yep.
So for Charles Parson, it's foul number 3. Something worth watching. It's going to be Vikings ball. Ray Jones will bring it in. 23.4 to go for St. E's. They have climbed back into this one. So it's Money and Brown up top, playing a waiting game. Brown looking for some room. Gets it to Andrew Spachalski. Gets it to Justin Money. The 3-pointer is up. Oh, that was in and out. Sal's with the rebound. That's the end of the third quarter. That's not going to count off the rim. So at the end of 3 quarters, Salesianum 40, St. Elizabeth's 39. We're back with the final 8. Right after this, you're watching 302 Sports.
Where you are in life, at every stage, we are here for you. For all of life's big moments and everything in between. After all, that's what families are for. We promise to make a positive difference in your financial life and go beyond the norm. Be a part of the Dover Federal family.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroup.re.com.
And we're back for the fourth quarter. It might be the last quarter. It may not be the last quarter. You never know. We may never go home.
Last year we saw, you saw a 5 overtime game between Salesianum and St. Mark's.
Yes, we did.
One of 4 5-overtime games last year.
Nothing like bonus basketball on a Saturday evening, but we still have regular basketball. Here we go. The Sal's the 1-point lead. They were outscored 20-10 in the third quarter, so they're going to try to find their. I think their offense is okay. They had their defense kind of broke down in that third quarter, mostly thanks to Nasir Brown, who had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points in that quarter. Here's Ferrante, guarded by Dickerson, gives it up, and that would be Chad Rich up top. So Kalk still on the bench.
Yeah, I was going to say with the 3 fouls.
Brown dishes to Parson. Parson finds the seam in the middle, but it's closed off. Jack Brown goes in and can't get it to go. And that's going to be a foul on Jack Brown. He kind of lost his footing and came down on the Vikings.
Yeah, 6-1 in team fouls. So St. E's will be shooting free throws for us a lot.
So the Vikings, I think this is their third chance, if I'm not mistaken, to take the lead. We'll see what happens.
I wonder how much longer before he gets Kalk back in. Only 3 fouls. You still got 7:21 to play.
Spachalski drives. His shot won't go, but it's tipped up and in by Jayden Dickerson.
And Brown's been playing with 3 fouls the whole third quarter, so.
Charles Parson also with 3 for the South. St. Elizabeth's up 41-40. Here's Vaughn. His little jumper's good.
That's a great job by Vaughn. A good mid-range jumper.
Good answer by Darnell.
Comes Dickerson.
Jayden Dickerson blocked by Vaughn. Ferrante picks it up. Dickerson slow getting up. Oh, a block by Justin Money on the dunk attempt by Jack Brown. Yeah. It's gone to St. Elizabeth's.
And Trevor just got teed up.
And we have a technical foul, and Jayden Dickerson is hurt.
Trevor got the teed up, Mike.
All right, let's settle things down here. We got to reset everything. Jayden Dickerson limping around.
He went nuts.
With that blocked by Jack Brown was going for the dunk, and Justin Monty came out of nowhere.
Right, and Trev thought he was fouled, so he went nuts on the sideline and got a quick tee. So St. Elizabeth will shoot 2 free throws here.
There's a reaction by Darnell Vaughn, and Jason, he's lucky the referees didn't see that.
Yeah, and that's a tough call. Trev is protecting his player there, but sometimes you got to know the first-year coach. He was upset that no call, and he got the technical.
So the free throws would be technical foul shots to be shot by Justin Money. First one's good. It's going to be a 2-shot technical and the ball.
Yes, and that's the key because Salesianum would have had the ball underneath after the block.
Both of those are good, so the free throw shooting much better here in half number 2. The Vikings with a 43-42 lead, 6:44 to go. Jason, we'll have to watch Dickerson. He's limping around out there. And I imagine that the Vikings are well aware of that.
And now Sally's coaching staff will have to sit on the bench now after that technical foul.
So Coach Trev, it could have gone either way.
I like the fire, Mike.
Brown drives in. It won't go. Nasir Brown, his own rebound. He's fouled. He's going to shoot 2. We'll see who gets this foul.
I'm sure he said, Mike, it's 8-1 in team fouls, ref.
That foul's on Darnell Vaughn. That's going to be 3 on Vaughn.
He might have got all ball, but it's 8-1. Something sooner or later you're going to have to give me the call.
That technical foul also, I believe, counts as a team foul.
Yes, that was the 7th.
So that was number 7. He was going to be shooting anyway on this one. Nasir Brown is going to have 2 more shots here. They can put this lead as high as 3. First one's good.
Yeah, and they're going to get Kalk back in now.
I'm sure they're not happy with the 7 foul discrepancy here. And also checking, it looks like Ethan Hines will be coming back in if he makes this free throw. Second one is up. That looks good, and is. Nasir Brown, 2 more points, 45-42, St. E's. So, Jason, they were down 11 at the half and just made the comeback. And here we have the ball was, I don't believe the referee ever whistled that ball in. So.
Yeah, that clock never started, which was key also.
And here we go. Well, we thought we wanted bonus basketball, right? Mm-hmm. We can get it by not starting the clock. Here's Kalk back in. Back from Brown. Cross court to Ferrante. We've seen him shoot from there, and there it goes. Can't get that one to go. Max Ferrante. Nasir Brown with the play and the rebound.
And the Vikings don't have to hurry now. They got the lead.
And they are in an advantageous foul position. Brown to Dickerson. 45-42, 5:53 to go here. Quarter number 4, and Nasir Brown had an outstanding second half. Jack Brown all over him, and that's going to be a charge on Nasir Brown.
That's his fourth.
That's his fourth foul. Team foul number 2.
Let's see if they keep him in there. We saw Kalk on the bench with 3 fouls, and it seemed to change the momentum in St. Eve's favor.
Yeah, you know you don't want to lose him. We need a wet spot on the floor, so we're going to need this dried up here. The referee cannot get anybody's attention. But we will not be playing until they dry the floor up.
Does somebody get a towel out there, please?
Here comes Tom Beto. And he's going to cheer here for Tom Beto. Athletic trainer extraordinaire.
Great baseball coach.
Great baseball coach and the floor drying genius.
Yeah. I noticed they asked Rubicon and the bench to bring it out. None of them were in a hurry.
So Nasir Brown, we mentioned, there's 4 fouls, and they did take him out, Jason.
Yeah, I think that's a smart move, Mike. We saw Kalk on the bench with 3. I think sometimes you have to protect your players. Because Brown has had that big second half.
Tyler Tillinghast checks in, number 25 for the Vikings. Ferrante, Kalk up top. They have Hines, and this is Darnell Vaughn. He goes in and gets the roll. Darnell Vaughn, he's having an outstanding
strong
night.
game. Takes that one to the hole, finishes.
45-44 Vikings. In the white, they're going right to left on your screen. Jaden Dickerson looks like he's okay. He goes into the middle, throws the ball up as he thought he was tripped. Outlet to Ferrante, back to Kalk. He takes it in. He loses the ball, but the foul's called. And it's only team foul number 3. We'll see who it's on. I believe that is Andrew Spachalski, and that is his first. Team third. On the line is Rasheen Kalk, shooting a pair. First one's good. We're tied up.
Kalk's had a strong game here.
And
timeout for the Vikings.
We'll see if he gives him the 30 or 60. That is going to be a full
timeout.
Timeout for
so
the
we'll
Vikings.
take one with them, and we'll come back right after these moments from our sponsors.
The Hadley Group is your local real estate resource. Brian Hadley joined Patterson Schwartz & Associates in 2005. In 2013, Nicole Flora joined Brian, followed by Emma Burnett and Grant Jepp in 2014. That's when the Hadley Group was formed. Patterson Schwartz Associates offer you exceptional knowledge of local market conditions and a commitment to represent you honestly and professionally. So for your next purchase or sale, think the Hadley Group. Visit our website at thehadleygroupre.com.
High Five Hospitality introduced Buffalo Wild Wings to Delaware in 2005. Since that time, they've opened 5 more locations throughout Delaware, 2 locations in Newark, Bear, Middletown, Dover, and Rehoboth. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverage. Stop in to one of their convenient locations today. And you also stop in on Wednesday nights and you can catch 302 Sports Weekly.
Yeah, your chance
live.
to meet Pat Garrietti's. That's worth going just by itself.
Exactly.
To meet Pat. Pat's back in the house tonight. Pat spends a lot of time here.
Yeah, it does.
Garrietti's family, I think they live here. That
dude,
banner's right. The number's not hanging up, but the banner's here.
Right. That's what I was looking for.
All right, that free throw's up and in. We are untied as Kalk hits both of them.
Kalk's doing having a nice job tonight, especially at the foul line.
46-45 Sal's.
For the sophomores, it shows that he can make those pressure free throws.
Here's money to Ray Jones. Kind of lost the handle on it. Vikings are going to keep it because it's Ferrante just touches it while he's on the line. So you wonder how long they keep Nasir Brown on the bench. Probably another minute or so, I would think.
Yeah, we said that same thing with Kalk, where you're in that danger zone where you want to keep him on the thing. But I'm with you. I'm thinking right at the 4-minute mark, 3:30 mark, you bring him back in.
You don't want to be falling behind, and he was your offensive lightning in the third quarter.
And we saw it with Kalk when he went out. St. E's went on that big run, so decisions a coach has to make. This is one way you slow it down.
That's why they get the big money. So
And
Vikings,
as you say that, he gets to the scores table.
Vikings taking their time out here. 4 minutes to go. Spin move, Justin Money. He loses the handle. Ray Jones gets a rebound. Out of bounds. It'll stay down here with the white. And Nasir Brown back in. He wants to know who he's going in for. That's going to be Tyler Tillinghast, who did a fine job filling in for Nasir Brown. Some great defense down there by the Sal's. They could not get the ball in bounds, but they did a great job keeping Ray Jones from scoring. They lead by 1. Jaden Dickerson on Ferrante gives it up to Justin Money. Ferrante on him now. They keep it up top. Dickerson into the hole, gets it to Ray Jones. He's in trouble. Finds Justin Money for 3. Can't get it to go. Jack Brown with the rebound. Here come the Sal's. Chance to extend the lead.
Big rebound there by Jack Brown.
Up top to Darnell Vaughn. Sal's, no need to be in any particular hurry. St. E's going to need to commit some fouls to get him into free throws, but they're only down a point, so we're not there yet. Inside to Vaughn. He's double teamed, sends it to Jack Brown. His jumper to go, but he follows his own rebound. Can't hang on. Here come the Vikings. 3-on-2. Oh, nearly stolen by Rasheem Kalk. Great defense by
Kalk, Mike, because that was a 2-on-1 opportunity. Kalk gets his hands on it. Like you said, he's not able to save it, but at least it prevents the Vikings fast break.
And another whistle. Let's see, we got.
The way these bodies are hitting the floor, there's got to be moisture. What the good thing is the refs are letting them play tonight. I like it.
Oh, here comes Coach Beto. I think he's ready. He's got that towel ready. Here he comes.
They need a Zamboni out here.
And we're going to have, well, St. E's going to take advantage here. I thought maybe they're going to get a little timeout out of that, but they just moved some players around. Ray Jones to inbounds, 2:55 to go. Salesianum 46, St. Elizabeth 45. Inbounds deep, and that might be too deep. But Brown does a good job chasing him down, loses his footing. Somehow picks it up, has it poked away. That's a helter skelter out there.
Yeah. Ball, nobody wanted it. It was a hot potato, Mike.
I'm going to have to rewatch this later. Brown drives baseline, goes against Jack Brown, and won't go. Vaughn with the rebound, another one
Sally's
for Darnell.
had 3 guys contest that shot, Mike.
That was a tough one.
Yes.
Vaughn drives in. He gets it to go.
Vaughn continues his strong game, Mike. I've been really impressed with the way the senior has stepped up in this one.
16 points for Darnell Vaughn. Sal's lead by 3. 48-45, 2:12 to go here in quarter number 4. Money gets by one defender. It's pass. Ray Jones can't hang on to it, but it's Pachalski there to save it. And the timeout for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's a smart timeout because that ball, it was helter-skelter, like you said, Mike, and that ball was loose, and they're going to, he needed to call a timeout. So we'll take a break, and we'll tell you about the Hadley Group. Whether you're looking to buy or sell a house, let our professional team guide you through the process. For now listings and open house, visit our Facebook page or website, thehadleygroup.com. So if you're in the market and ready to buy or sell, call 302-239-3000 and leverage their professional network in Pattern Sports Real Estate to help ensure your road to real estate success. The Hadley Group, your local real estate resource.
Jason, how about Ferris Home Improvements, roofing, windows, and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms? Trusted team voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company 6 years in a row to help you make the best investments in your home remodeling projects. That's Ferris Home Improvements. You've seen the Big Shamrock. Stop by our showroom at the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road, or call 302-998-4500. Stop waiting. Start renovating with Ferris Home Improvements.
They are also sponsoring our post-game show, so stay tuned.
How about that? The Big Shamrock, Pat, right? And here we are, St. Elizabeth's trying. He got a little out of control there. You know, that was a good timeout by Duff.
Yeah.
Try to settle everybody down. They're only down 3. 1:55 to go.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, Ray Jones.
But like you said, Mike, they only have 3 fouls.
Jack Brown blocks that shot
So
attempt.
sooner or later, you got to start committing fouls.
That's a nice block by Brown.
Yes.
When you're 6'7", you can do that.
Like, it's going to be tough picking a player a game in this one.
Hines gets grabbed by Ray Jones.
Yep, and we said they're going to have to start doing that, Mike. 1:34 left.
Just 4. They need a couple more.
Yep, they have 2 more to give.
The Sal's been hitting their free throws tonight, though, so it's a risky strategy, but you don't really have much other strategy here.
No, you go for the steal. You got plenty of time. You can go for a steal. You can let 10, maybe 5-10 seconds off and then commit the foul.
Ferrante looking for inbound. He gets Vaughn. Vaughn finds an opening to the hoop. And I think he was grabbed on the because he's shooting.
Wow.
Darnell Vaughn's going to get 2 shots out of this. That's not the kind of foul they wanted.
Well, it does speed up the time because now he's going to the foul line. But like you said, it's 2 foul shots.
Fouls on Spichalski. 5 team fouls. Now Darnell Vaughn tonight, just 2 of 2 from the line. First one bounces out. I maybe give him the 302 jinx.
The announcer's jinx that we like provide. This is a big one, though. It could make it 2 possessions.
Second one is around and good for Vaughn. Like Jason mentioned, 4 points, 49-45.
Still plenty of time here, but St. E's needs a good possession here.
Ray Jones drives in, puts it up, doesn't get there. It's going to stay with the Vikings.
Again, great defense there by Jack Brown, contesting that shot, getting the ball, and their way will stay St. E's ball.
Jones will inbound the ball, checking the floor to see if there's any wetness out there. 1:18 to go. It's a 4-point Salesianum lead. They've responded well after losing that big halftime lead, and here comes Coach Beto.
He's been busy here in the second half.
The standing ovation. Not quite standing. The sitting ovation from the St. Elizabeth student section. They're always going to cheer for the guy that takes away their aches and pains.
Yes.
We are ready to go. Ray Jones. He's got Jaden Dickerson, Nasir Brown, Andrew Spichalski, and Justin Money. This is Spichalski. He's double teamed, gets it into Jaden Dickerson. He's fouled, and that's going to be a 1-on-1.
Yeah, that's what you do not want if you're Salesianum. You do not want to foul with the 4-point lead.
Max Ferrante picks up foul number 3. More importantly for St. E's, you get to score points possibly with no time running off the clock.
Yeah, it's one thing they've done better in the second half, Mike, but they missed a couple front ends of 1-on-1 in the first half. Not here.
Dickerson gets that one. Important free throw for the Vikings. They're all important, but that's really important.
Yeah.
Because he gets another one now, and that's 49-46.
Remember, the Vikings only have 5 team fouls.
So they'll be fouling again fairly quickly, I imagine, unless they get a steal. Second shot for Dickerson is good. It's a 2-point Salesianum lead.
Vikings can set up that pressure.
And they got him, and they got Money on Vaughn. Here's Nasir Brown. He's got 4 fouls. He's got to be careful. Vaughn takes it over the half-court line to Ferrante. So they're going to wait unless St. Elizabeth's won. I thought they were going to wait, but there's a foul.
So 1 more to give for the Vikings.
Fouls on Spichalski.
I believe that one was on the floor.
3 fouls on Spichalski, 6 team fouls, so they will shoot on the next one. Oh, Jason, mistake. Hines passes it
back out of
Ferrante, not in bounds yet. So they don't need the foul.
Yep.
I think maybe just a little tightness.
Yeah,
I feel bad for the kid.
He's a sophomore.
You got to feel bad for him. Inbounds, or inside rather, Ray Jones off of Jones. Another turnover, and here's Charles Parsons going to come in for the Sal's, and I believe it's a timeout. Hines not happy with himself.
Full timeout. So we'll take one here with them, and we'll come back for the conclusion of this game.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Solo Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group on the culinary coast with 10 locations. We're a chef-driven group. Come check us out. See you soon. Soto Concepts believes in the vision of our founder, Matt Haley: cook beautiful, simple food, develop the people we work with, and make the world a better place. Soto Concepts on the culinary coast with 10 locations from Lois, Delaware to Fenwick Island. Come check us out.
I love helping our airmen and their families with financial tools to help provide financial stability.
I promise to make a positive difference in your financial life, from helping you to lower your payments to discovering ways to help you save for your children's future.
From the needs of college students and first-time auto buyers, I promise to identify and take ownership of your needs.
Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
All right, back at the St. E Center for the 45 seconds remaining here in regulation. 49-47 Sally's. Jason, the Vikings with an opportunity there, an unfortunate turnover for Salesianum, but they threw the ball away down their end. It was on a nice attempted pass, but those things happen. And now the Sal's probably in a position where they're going to need to foul. And I'm going to say St. Elizabeth's going to need to foul. And Salesianum's been shooting a free throw as well. They get the ball over the timeline. Jack Brown is going to shoot 1-and-1.
Yeah, good sportsmanship there. Jones fouls him and then picks him up. But it is getting physical and a little chippy out here.
These guys know each other.
Yep. And Pops with the long throw past Elaine Drexel down the other end.
So it's a 1-on-1 for Jack Brown.
Yeah,
5 points tonight for Brown.
This is one thing, Jack Brown here. Big free throw. The senior needs to step up and hit this one.
Jack, a guest on the show the other night.
Yeah, he's great.
Along with Darnell Vaughn and Coach Trevisan. So Jack Brown, very good shooter all around. First free throw is up, and that's good.
Yeah, Monty, great shot there by
3-point lead.
Jack Brown there as he puts that one in NBN, nothing but nylon.
Second one coming up.
This is the big one. Can make it 2 possessions.
And also good.
Salesianum has really shot the free throws well tonight.
This is Nasir Brown. He's had an outstanding night. And we have a foul, I believe.
It's on Kalk.
That's going to be 10. That'll be a 2-shot foul. It is on Rashid Kalk, his 4th.
Yep.
And team is now in the double bonus. So Ray Jones with the chance to shoot 2 free throws, 27.7 to go. Jason, I was watching the ball. I really didn't see what happened.
I didn't either. It looked like Sally's wanted an illegal screen call. They didn't get it, and they got a foul on Kalk instead.
That's his 4th, we mentioned. Jones misses the first. Tough one there for Ray.
I know St. E's shot the ball better here in the second half with the foul line, but that's one thing I think they'll look back on in this game.
Well, you know Coach Rubenkamp won't miss the numbers on that. Second one also no good, but Ray Jones gets his own rebound, puts up a jumper off the rim, gets his own second rebound, gives it to Nasir Brown, a 3-pointer. That's good!
What a shot there by Brown. He hits the 3.
Also, they can foul and still be within 3-point distance
Yep.
here. Timeout called Nasir Brown. First off, how about Ray Jones?
Yep.
With 2 offensive rebounds after he missed 2 free throws. Didn't hang his head.
No.
Stuck with both of them, got both rebounds. Gets it to the hot hand Nasir Brown. Under pressure, drills the 3, and it's 51-50.
But the whole rebound was set up by Nasir Brown pushing Jack Brown and putting him underneath the basket where he can't get the rebound. That's a smart play by Brown.
Enough Browns around here to confuse everybody.
Yeah.
And Chop Brown not playing tonight, so we're missing one of the Browns. Last year, 4 Browns played in these games with Paul and Jack, Chop, and Nasir. So here's the setup. 51-50 Salesianum, 20.1 to go here in the 4th quarter.
And you don't have to foul right away, Mike. You could go for the steal, let 4 or 5 seconds run off the clock, and then, like you said, potentially foul, because worst case scenario,
you're down 3.
Yeah.
So you could still make it. Well, it's assuming you don't turn the ball. If you get a shot, you have an opportunity, I think is what I meant to say there. So Sal's bringing the ball in under their own hoop.
And
Parson.
Brown has to be careful because he's got the 4 fouls, and Kalk's got to be careful because he's got 4 fouls.
They've got the press set up.
And I think
Tillinghast back in.
And I think that's why they got Brown off the inbounder.
Ray Jones fouls Darnell Vaughn. And for Jones, that is number 4. It's going to be a 1-on-1 for Darnell Vaughn. Tonight he is 3 of 4 from the line.
Yeah, none bigger than this one right here.
People are standing around the end line up by the far end zone here at the St. E Center. 1-on-1 for Vaughn. It's been an entertaining game tonight.
And here you got to box out, get ready for the rebound.
And the St. E students making the noise. First one is up. That's good. He doesn't hear that noise.
Wow, good shot again by Vaughn. He's had a real strong second half for the Salesianum team, especially when St. E's got back in and took the lead. Vaughn really stepped up here in the fourth quarter.
So Vaughn gets ready for the second one. It is up. That one misses. Rebounded by Jack Brown. Saves it in. Out of bounds. It's going to go. It's a jump ball going to the Vikings.
That's the right call. He did not know who it went off of. Immediately singles jump ball.
Jason, that was one thing I was thinking of. He misses the free throw and Sally's rebounds.
Yeah.
That would be the worst scenario for
Right.
St. E's, and that's what happened.
Yeah, absolutely. I told you that it's very important to box out. Still plenty of time. 13 seconds left here.
So if I'm right, Salesianum or Sally's, St. Elizabeth just called their last timeout, I believe.
Mike, Dover Federal Crew, we have been servicing our community since 1958 and are dedicated to help members reach their financial goals. We are the largest credit union in the state of Delaware, serving over 47,000 members at its 7 locations. Actively supporting the community in which our members live, work, and worship is vital to our focus of people helping people. Members are our priority. Excellence is our past, present, and future. Dover Federal Credit Union, local people, local decisions. And again, thank you for our sponsors.
Jason, we met talking to DMA girls coach Maureen Faulkner behind me. We're talking about St. Elizabeth's free throw shooting much better here in the second half. 8 of 10 in the second half after going 5 of 12
yes.
in half number 1.
But
so I can't do math real quick,
right.
but I think that's 13 of 22.
Yeah, and 80% in the second half, like you said, Mike. But does that free throw shoot in the first half come back if you lose this game by a couple points?
So here it is, 13 seconds to go. Vikings with a chance to tie or possibly take the lead here. This is Nasir Brown dribbles off his knee and almost loses it. Fires it off of Kalk. It goes out of bounds. 4.5 seconds to go. He was trapped.
Yeah, smart play. He fired it off the defender, Mike, but 4.5 seconds. Again, you don't need a three-pointer necessarily. You're only down 2.
Ray Jones to inbound. 2-point game, 4.5 left on the clock. Gets it into Nasir Brown. He's going to have to put up a wild shot. Off the rim, no good, and the Sal's hold on. 52-50.
What a finish here.
Salesianum with the win. Jason, our player of the game is
Rasheed Kalk.
Rasheed Kalk.
The sophomore had an outstanding game. Mike is going to go and try and get our interview again. He is our player of the game. He had a fabulous game. Strong here in the fourth quarter. Strong free throw shooting by him. Strong free throw shooting. What a great Catholic Conference game. These are always good. We said throw the records out the window, and it's great, and it's good to see Salesianum get the nice 2-point win here on the road here. We said on the show on Wednesday night, last year Sally's came in here and won. St. Elizabeth swept the Salesianum and won. Sometimes it's a little bit more pressure on the home team playing in front of your home crowd in these big games like this. And again, a great win here for Salesianum.
We talked for folks, like how long is it? No more than 10 minutes. I'm like, I can't wait for 10 minutes. So they're going to try to get them up here early.
All right. So let me give you a quick thing on Unique Image, a full-service custom products company offering everything from apparel to promotional products and actually drive results to graphic design and vehicle wraps, plus so much more. Visit us on the web at Unique Image or stop by our showroom conveniently located in the Mill Creek Shopping Center at the intersection of Cookwood Highway and Limestone Road. Unique Image. You envision we create, Mike. And you got some final box score numbers for
I'm
us?
going to try to do some numbers here. We're trying to get Rasheen Kalk. We couldn't get him before he went downstairs, so we're going to see if we can get him so we're not waiting too long, but we'll see what we can do. I'm doing this on the fly here for the Vikings. Nasir Brown, who just missed that last second three, one, and he had 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, 18 points for Nasir Brown, 17 of those in the second half. Jaden Dickerson with 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12 points for Jaden Dickerson. Nice night for him. And also Justin Money, 4, 6, 9, 11 points for Money. So there you go. 11 points for Justin Money, including Jason, the game's only dunk for Justin Money. So for the Sals, let's take a quick look here. Max Ferrante, hot in the first half, 3, 5, 8, 10, finished with 12. Jack Brown had 7 points. Rasheen Kalk, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 points for Kalk, including some great defense. And the big scorer tonight was Darnell Vaughn, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16, 17, 18 points for Darnell Vaughn, the leading scorer.
Yeah, Vaughn had a real strong fourth quarter there, made a couple free throws late in this one, and he gave Salesianum the lead back after the Vikings had taken over the game. And, Mike, I believe we're going to be joined. You're going to be joined by our player of the game.
Well, I have to let the Sals know I appreciate them bringing Rasheen up here. So Rasheen Kalk. And we're going to try to let's do that. All right, so Rasheen Kalk is joining us here. Just throw this on, headset on the left. All right, so Rasheen, big win tonight. You guys had the 30-19 lead at halftime. They kind of Nasir Brown went nuts in the third quarter on you guys. How do you respond to that kind of adversity when you had the big lead and then you lose it and you fall behind? It's not the first time it's happened to you guys.
Yeah.
How do you respond to that kind of adversity?
That's just energy and adjustments. That's it. We had to adjust and just adapt to the defense. That's all, really. And we had to, you know what I'm saying, that's it. Just energy and adjust. Because without energy, we weren't going to win that. And the momentum were away. All you had to do was hold the ball. That's it.
Big rival here, St. E's. You guys won here last year. They won at your place.
Yeah.
Full house. Was this the only game going on a Saturday night? What's that like coming in and seeing all these people out? And you're the only game in town, and see all these people out here to watch you guys play.
Yeah.
Coming off a slam dunk too, by the way. So
yeah, exactly. It feels great because everybody wants to see you play. Saying the support is amazing.
So big night for you. 12 points, but you played some great defense. Is that a real part of the game you take pride in?
Yes, I do, because without defense, we win championships. It's that simple. Without defense, we don't win. So.
Well, Rasheen Kalk, great game tonight. Our player of the game, 12 points. We didn't keep track of the other stuff, but I know there's a lot of blocks and rebounds, and you did all the small stuff that had to get done. Your team shot the free throws well, and congratulations. And you guys, I don't know if you play before Sanford next Friday, but you got some big games coming up.
Right.
Rasheen, thanks for doing this for us. Congratulations on the win. I think that's it. We'll take the headset from you. And thank you, Coach. So, Jason, that's going to about wrap it up here from the St. East Center. A 52-50 win for the Sals.
And thank you for Ferris Home Improvement sponsoring that post-game show and the interview. Great road win here for the Sals. Mike, check our social media pages for a possible schedule next week. I know we have a Fox game somewhere in there and 302 Sports Weekly, so stay tuned. And, again, thank you for joining us tonight.
So, for Len Evans, right up there behind the camera, Pat Garianis keeping us on track tonight. Jason Winchell providing all the insight. And for me, just trying not to mess up the names. Mike Lang with you. And Pops for doing all the stuff that nobody thinks of. That'll do it for tonight for 302 Sports Weekly, or for 302 Sports High School Basketball. We'll see you later, everybody.